Welcome back. Today, AI compliance for B2B SaaS marketing, GDPR, CCPA, the EU AI Act can spam. The thing about AI, it scales your output and your regulatory exposure just as fast. 5 frameworks govern it. The top fine is 7% of global revenue, and one email lapse can cost $51,000 a message. 5 frameworks. GDPR, 4% of global revenue. CCPA, up to 7,500 per violation. The EU AI Act, up to 7% for prohibited uses. Cane spam, 51,700 per email. And brand safety, reputational and contractual. The AI Act's top fine now exceeds even GDPR, and these compound at AI scale. The shock: a single 5,000 email sequence missing unsubscribe links carries 258 million in maximum exposure. One template error times AI volume. 8 common violations: missing GDPR consent on EU prospects, missing CCPA opt-out, AI content without disclosure, missing unsubscribe links, missing physical address, hallucinated testimonials, unverified competitive claims, and sensitive data personalization. Each maps to a framework with a simple prevention. The EU AI Act sorts AI into 4 tiers: minimal, content, and ad copy; no obligations, limited, chatbots, and AI content, where most B2B SaaS marketing sits, just disclose the AI; high risk employment and credit decisions, full safeguards; and prohibited manipulation, social scoring, 35 million euro fines. So, what does limited risk mean? Disclose AI content when reasonable, and chatbots must say their AI. Keep sensitive data, health, ethnicity, religion out of AI personalization. And a nuance: an AI drafted email a human reviews before sending usually needs no disclosure. The human owns the content. Built to GDPR and the AI Act together, 95% of European requirements covered. It rolls up into a 10-step checklist: an AI use disclosure inventory, GDPR lawful basis documentation, a CCPA opt-out, EU AI Act risk classification, CAN spam email infrastructure, a hallucination prevention gate, sensitive data protocols, brand safety review, vendor compliance audits, and a quarterly audit over it all. 3 mistakes cost the most: EU AI Act, non-disclosure, 15 million or 3% of revenue; GDPR personalization with no lawful basis, 4%; and can spam at scale, 51,700 times every offending email. Each is prevented by a checkpoint, a disclosure inventory, lawful basis docs, mandatory elements in every template. Against the industry standard, the gap is discipline. Documented GDPR lawful basis, not implicit. EU AI Act classification, which most agencies skip. Can spam elements in every template, not spot checks. A source of truth gate for hallucinations. Annual vendor audits, all for 3,000 a month flat. And compliant doesn't mean slower. Price lapse, compliant AI personalization, no exposure, ROAS from zero point 0.7 to 2.5 times. Traxa, full can spam and GDPR compliance, 4 times the trials at half the cost. Rocket Lane, compliant warm account ID under GDPR, 3.4x ROAS. So the bottom line: 5 frameworks govern AI marketing. The EU AI Act is the biggest new one. Most marketing AI is limited risk, needing transparency. 8 common violations. The priciest 3: AI Act non-disclosure, GDPR without lawful basis, can spam at scale. Run the 10-step checklist and build compliance in, don't bolt it on. Want to know where your AI compliance gaps are? Book a free 45-minute audit at meetings.hubspot.com/ishanm. We'll check your exposure across all 5 frameworks and the moves to make first. Thanks for watching.